Good morning and welcome to Season Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'm just basically trying to show you this. I need you to really understand one or two things. And for everybody watching this later on, I would urge you to please take those words that you see on the screen before you take it very, very seriously. The song is saying, how long gonna go to suffer? In 24 years of this constitution in place, keep in mind it was May 1999 that they imposed this constitution on us. In 24 years that this constitution has been in place. Actually, it was the 5th day of May 1999. Sorry, yes. In 24 years, we have never participated in our governance, and the government have done it deliberately so. Successive government have depended on the fact that we have not participated in our governance to actually loot, steal, take whatever it is that is meant to be ours from us. They've prevented us from having infrastructure. They prevented us from having a good quality of life because we have not participated in our governance. And I'm here to try and encourage us all to please observe these two really important pieces of legislation of the Constitution. Section 14.2a. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. 14.2a. 14.2b. 14.2c. The participation by the people in their government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. The participation of the people in their government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. The fundamental provision is that sovereignty belongs to you. Each and every community has that the power. It is the combination of all of the 724 local government areas, all those 724 sovereign powers that is combined to give the government of Nigeria power. So they derive power from your local government area. It's really important to understand that. Let me see if I've got a map that I wanted to show you quickly. I may not, but if I find it. So let me just go and get the map. Let me just put this up. Let me see if that works. I'm just trying to get this idea so that we understand what is going on. Each local government area has got, you have the power to really hold your governance to account. And that's what I'm trying to make us to understand, that the local government, all 774 local government areas have powers. So now what I want you to really look at now, you see those white spaces in there? See those white spaces? Yeah. I'm going to zoom in a bit more. I'm going to go into any area. See, look, that area, that is a sovereignty. That area, that is a sovereignty. That area, that's a sovereignty. That's a sovereignty. These are all sovereign because of what it says in that constitution. Because it says sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authorities. So what that means is that, every local government area, you are a sovereign. And you need to start participating in the government by holding them to account. They are answerable to you. They are answerable to you. So we need to really begin to use that powers. And that, even look, for example, now, they have just now decided that they're not going to show you. They're not going to televise the decision of the courts. The deliberations about the presidential elections. They're not going to televise it. You're just gonna hear it and they'll make a decision. That is not you participating in your governance. You should be able to decide for yourself, community by community. Again, please keep in mind, all of the white boxes there, those are local government areas. And those, each of them is a sovereign. Each local government area is a sovereign based on what they said in this constitution. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. That means that you have a say, and you have a say in the government. And we are asking you to begin to participate. How do you participate? Now that you understand that sovereignty belongs to each and every community, you can use that power by participating in governance. It's one thing to know you're a sovereign, but if you don't use the powers to now begin to hold your government to account, then it accounts for nothing. So we're trying to encourage you to do that. So here we go. Section 14.2c. The participation by the people in their government shall be ensured in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Now that sovereign power, you can use that sovereign power to now hold all elected officials to account. They have to explain to you where the monthly allocation for your local government goes. If there's any funds missing, each and every one of the local government areas, the sovereign areas, can come together and decide, no, we want you to provide us a detailed breakdown of where the funds have gone. Without us participating in our governance, I'm here to tell you nothing will change. It doesn't matter who is in power. What is most important is that we participate in our governance. Without us participating, infrastructure will not come to any of the local government areas that you see in this picture. Without our participation in our governance, you see, all of those areas, they will not have any infrastructure, because it is one thing, the government is there to serve us, but without us watching it, we have to be the ones who are watching over the government. If they go wrong, it is our job to come together as a community and hold them to account and make sure that the things that we want in our community, they provide for us. So please, I just want to reiterate that point. These two key sections are very important, and please, when you get this podcast, share it. Let as many people see this, because the 29th of May is fast approaching, and I am here to tell you that whoever they bring, they're going to come and tell you, oh yes, it's this and that, it's this one, it's not that one, it's not this one. Don't fall for it. Please don't fall for it. I want you to just know that it is very important that we, the people, sorry about that, let me just go back, I don't know what happened. Yeah, so it is very important that we begin to exercise those powers, and I really want us to understand that. And hopefully by us all participating in our governance at local level, you need to be involved in your local government, local community association, in every local government area. You are going to be part of a local government association. You should be part of a local community association in all of these areas. You have to be a local community association member and participate. How do you participate? You start following how much money is coming into your local government area, awarded to your local government area on a monthly basis. And you start tracking that money, and you start questioning your local chairman, state house of assembly member, your house of rep, your senate. You need to question them. That is what it means to be in a nation. Your roles as citizens is to hold your governor to account. So please, when you get this podcast, share. And you see, I've put it next to me on the screen, as you can see, so that I want this to be something you will know off head. The participation of the people in their government shall be in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution. So, of this Constitution. That's what it says here. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this Constitution, derives all its powers and authority. So, we did not write this Constitution. Please don't misunderstand me. That doesn't mean I'm supporting this Constitution. I'm saying we use the powers. These are the two powers that we can use, community by community. So let us begin. So I will come back again. I will talk about this later on. I hope you found this beneficial. Please do share. You've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. My goal is for Yoruba Nation. Let's be very clear. But we are not anywhere near that yet. Unless we begin to participate in our governance, we can't even achieve Yoruba Nation. I'm sorry, that is the reality. I'm here to really say that is, unless we begin to actively participate, encouraging our youth to know these two key powers and use it on a regular basis. We need to participate in our governance on a daily basis. That is where we have to start. And we participate, scrutinizing where the funds are going. If all of us are doing that, they will understand that to come into that role, they have to listen to what the citizens are saying, and they have to answer the questions, because the powers within the Constitution provides us that power. This is a power that we can use. So please do share. You've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Yeah, I'll be back again later on. And please, when you get this podcast, please do share. You, of course, watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Subscribe, hit notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people with this very important information. Our participation in our governance is key. Our participation in our governance is key. Without that, we will not get any infrastructure. It is a very, very important point that we must drive home, each and every one of us. I hope you, I hope this information gets to you, and if it does, please do share. Our participation in our governance is the most important thing that must happen right now. Without that, because that's a foundation we will need to now go for Yoruba Nation, Biafra, Middle Belt. Because once we start participating, we now dictate what we want to happen. Because we haven't been doing that, that is why we're not getting infrastructure. And those who are in government want it like that way, so they can just make the money for all it's worth, and we continue to suffer. It's time for a change. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll be back later on. Thank you. Bye for now.